Hi, everyone. I'm Lauren, and I'm so excited to be here today. We are diving into one of the most talked about topics in the wellness and beauty space right now, and a word that you've probably heard of multiple times, collagen. But more importantly, today we're going to challenge everything you think you know about collagen and how Shaklee is advancing the next evolution of collagen science. And there's no better person to join me today to have this conversation than Asma. She is one of the original innovators in collagen science and someone who has really shaped the ingestible collagen market. Asma, thank you so much for joining us here today.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about your background. Can you share what sparked your interest in collagen science and how your journey into the category began?
Yes, so it actually spans way back into my childhood. I actually kind of grew up around nutritional manufacturing and product development and have been working in this space since I was 15 years old. I've actually had like every single job when it comes to product development, manufacturing, producing products, everything from shipping to formulating to working the machines and everything. And so it's been quite a journey. And in coming up with products for a lot of my clients, I would be thinking of innovation for them and custom formulations. And along the way, discovered this very, very unique form of collagen before anyone was even talking about it. So this was a very special ingredient. I can go into that a little bit more in detail, but knew that if we could just convince people, because this was a very different ingredient, it was actually this interesting composition of collagen, hyaluronic acid, and chondroitin sulfate. And back then, the medical community was really skeptical. In fact, did not believe that if you took collagen, that it could actually produce more collagen in the body. Because sometimes this income doesn't actually equal the outcome or the results that you want. So I became really just not even fascinated, but I was like passionate. I became completely immersed in how could we get this message out? Because more and more people needed to hear it. And if they could understand what kind of results this could actually bring all of us, especially when it came to joint mobility and all the things that we were discovering through research and IP and clinical trials, that this could actually become something really incredible once we could demonstrate the science to everyone else about it. So I've been passionate about this for over 30, years now, and still continue. By the way, my passion has not decreased at all. In fact, because of innovation happening, it's renewed my commitment to this space.
Wow, that's amazing. So you've really been immersed in it for quite some time.
Yes.
So this special ingredient that you are talking about is what we know today as the collagen HA matrix.
Correct.
So can you walk us through the collagen HA matrix?
Yes, of course. So this is the active ingredient that's contained in all of the Liquid BioCell products. And so Liquid BioCell is the name of the product, but it's also the name of the ingredient. Collagen HA matrix was really important for people to understand because whenever we said collagen, people eventually didn't quite understand that we weren't just selling collagen. This was a natural composition of collagen, hyaluronic acid, and chondroitin sulfate in a single source from nature that actually mimicked our own body's cartilage, human articular cartilage. So we really believe that the reason why it works so well is because your body tends to recognize it. And in the same composition, all of these things exist. And so that was really what was the real key in people understanding that it takes a multifaceted approach to actually help collagen to build and stimulate all of our cells to build it and synthesize it. And so that's what Liquid BioCell is. It's that naturally occurring matrix of collagen, hyaluronic acid, and chondroitin sulfate that helps your body produce more of those components.
So what inspired the development of Liquid BioCell Life Plus?
Science, right? The evolution of science, and science never stands still. And we're constantly learning more about how the body works. And As science evolves, innovation has to evolve with it. So if you're not continuing to innovate, then you risk falling behind. And Liquid BioCell pioneered the liquid collagen category, the collagen category, everything in this space with its patented collagen HA matrix. But through our partnership with Shaklee, Life Plus represents the next step in evolution, the next step forward for this product category by supporting collagen more comprehensively so we can help protect existing collagen, build the environment where the collagen forms, and then stimulate the body's natural renewal process. And, in the body, collagen's constantly being broken down and rebuilt. It's being synthesized, but enzymes break it down, and all these other aspects as we're aging, oxidative stress, normal inflammation, all of that continues to accelerate the collagen breakdown while the body's natural collagen production slows as well. And Life Plus was actually designed to address all of these processes through 3 different distinct pathways: protecting existing collagen, building the structural environment where the collagen forms and exists, and helps to stimulate the body's natural collagen renewal.
So you mentioned the next evolution of collagen science. How does Life Plus represent this next evolution?
So Life Plus builds on that foundation of Liquid BioCell's patented collagen HA matrix. So this is a single source matrix which delivers collagen peptides, hyaluronic acid, and chondroitin sulfate together, right? It naturally exists together. In our connective tissues, it also naturally coexists in our ingredient. In the product, it naturally coexists, just like it does in our body. So Life Plus actually introduces a new technology called Triplex technology. And what we're doing is we're pairing the matrix with precision-targeted bioactives that help protect collagen tissue structures, stimulate your body's natural renewal process too, and build the environment around collagen.
So I want to dive a little bit deeper into the single source matrix. What exactly does a single source matrix mean?
So when we say single source matrix, that natural single source matrix, we mean that the key components, collagen peptides, hyaluronic acid, and chondroitin sulfate, they actually naturally occur together. They exist together in the base of this ingredient. It comes from that source. It's not a blend or anything like that. And these natural ingredients or components, really, they're not different ingredients. It comes from one place. And these are derived from the same biological source rather than being isolated ingredients that are put together artificially. So in the body, these components naturally exist together within the connective tissues like cartilage, where they form part of the extracellular matrix that all supports the structure, the hydration, the flexibility. And Liquid BioCell preserves that relationship by delivering these components in a naturally coexisting collagen HA matrix rather than separating them and recombining them from different sources. And this helps to support that hydrated environment, that cushioned environment that surrounds the collagen fibers and helps maintain tissue resilience. So in other words, instead of delivering collagen alone, the matrix actually delivers multiple structural components that work together by the way they naturally do in our own connective tissue.
So why did Shaklee focus on collagen biology versus simply adding more collagen peptides?
Yeah, so all those products typically add different types of collagen because I think it's a little bit of a consumers have a lot of misinformation. They don't know, should I be taking this one that has all the different types? The great thing about the collagen HA matrix is that it produces different types of collagen in the body. And we know that through the demonstration in human clinical trials on both joint health and skin health and other research as well. So collagen health actually depends on so many multiple biological factors. Oxidative stress, normal inflammation, the structural instability with connective tissue, all of this can actually accelerate that collagen breakdown. So what Life Plus is doing is actually supporting the collagen across these distinct pathways, all 3 of these, by helping to protect it from degradation, maintain the hydrated connective tissue matrix around the collagen fibers, and support the cells that are responsible for producing new collagen.
So is that how you would say Life Plus is different from other collagen supplements on the market?
Absolutely. So most of those collagen supplements focus primarily on delivering collagen as sort of the building blocks that are needed to produce collagen. But while these building blocks are really important, collagen production also depends on cellular signaling that tells
Mm.
collagen producing cells to begin the renewal process. So when we're younger, these signals occur naturally as part of the body's normal tissue and the renewal process. But as we age and as we are exposed to internal and external stressors, these signals can decline and become less effective. And as a result, these cells responsible for producing collagen become less active, right? So we're not producing as much. So what Life Plus does is combines the Liquid BioCell collagen HA matrix with some precision targeted bioactives that are designed to particularly help stimulate, signal the body's natural collagen renewal process. And not only that, but these bioactives also help to protect and preserve your own collagen from daily stressors that break it down and help build the extracellular matrix that surrounds the collagen fibers. Just like the collagen HA matrix inhibits hyaluronidase, this is the whole point. We're trying to keep from breaking down all of these components while also supporting it with this Triplex technology also.
So you mentioned this triplex technology. Can you describe what the triplex technology is?
Sure, of course. Triplex technology, it's a blend of precision targeted bioactives and the liquid biocell collagen HA matrix. So these bioactives actually act as a system used in Life Plus to support collagen through these three unique pathways: protect, build, and stimulate.
And why is it important to support collagen through these pathways, the protect, build, and stimulate?
It's because collagen in the body is constantly undergoing a cycle of breakdown and renewal. So synthesis, breakdown, these enzymes are always attacking it as well. And over time, several biological processes can disrupt this balance, right? So oxidative stress can damage collagen fibers. Normal inflammation can actually activate collagen degrading enzymes. And then the connective tissue environment that stabilizes collagen can also weaken. So at the same time, the cells responsible for producing collagen become less active as well. So Life Plus was actually designed to support collagen across these three processes through these three complementary pathways: protecting existing collagen, building the connective tissue environment that supports collagen structure, and stimulates the body's natural collagen renewal process.
So I know we talked a lot about the collagen HA matrix, but I want to dive a little bit deeper into the precision targeted bioactives. So can you tell us more about those that are in this formula?
So what makes Life Plus really different is that combination approach. You still have the liquid biocell collagen HA matrix as the foundation, right? We know that that works and able to help your body produce more collagen and HA cells to signal your body to produce more collagen, HA, and chondroitin sulfate, which is all part of that foundation. But now we paired it with these targeted bioactives like calcium fructoborate for bone and joint support, pine bark extract for antioxidant production, and fucoidan to help maintain healthy tissue environments too. So together, these are all designed to work across these multiple pathways, protecting collagen, supporting the structure around it, and helping to stimulate the ongoing production of all of these components.
Wow, that's amazing. So I know we talked a lot about the ingredients and the evolution of collagen science, but I also want to talk about the benefits that people feel, because I know that when you're in your 20s, you start losing about 1% of your collagen every year just from aging. And then by the time you hit your 50s, breakdown essentially outpaces renewal and you can, lose up to 30% of your collagen. So what are the benefits that people will feel and see?
Because all that collagen supports all of your connective tissues throughout the body, it benefits joint comfort and mobility, for example. Bone density is also going to be improved. Connective tissue strength and resilience, skin hydration and appearance.
Yeah, so bone density is a ingredient that you don't typically see within collagen supplementation, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So that's why we added the calcium fructoborate, because that's a form of boron. So that's a new benefit in Life Plus that we're really excited about, and we'll be able to see, just tremendous efficacy with this as well.
Great. So I know when I said in your 20s, you start to lose about 1% of your collagen every year. So who should be taking Life Plus?
I think Life Plus is actually designed for anyone interested in supporting collagen health, including people who are focused on healthy aging, right? We say live age free. It's a perfect, fit for what our whole premise is here at Shaklee. People who are interested in having, improved bone density. People who just want to look beautiful and have hydrated skin, elastic skin that's strong, and have less wrinkles and all the amazing benefits that it has on your skin tissue. And then joint and connective tissue support as well. So I always say this is connective tissue is not limited to just joint cartilage, but also tendons and ligaments and all of the surrounding organs, to your bones and what connects them and the cartilage. So maintaining, if you're looking to have, resilience in your lifestyle, it is a perfect, product for you.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I had this like 9 years ago when I first hit my 20s, because, I feel like how you age tomorrow really starts with your collagen support today, essentially. So it is really important to the longevity movements and to living age free.
Yeah, and it has a compound effect, right? So when you start taking it, at a younger age, like yourself, you'll see that strength in the foundation of your skin and your connective tissue build over time. So it is a perfect component to add no matter what, kind of age you are in your adulthood. So we see people of all ages, taking the product. So it's never too late also. So if you're already in your 70s and 80s and can feel it harder to be able to play with your grandkids and be able to move around like you used to, if you're an athlete who overuses their joints, right? Or you run too much, right? And that much running is not really what the human body was really built for. So it's great for anyone who's looking for a healthier life.
Yeah, so this really is a product, I mean, essentially for anyone who's looking to live age free and to, function like they once did in their 20s.
Absolutely, it sure is.
How, in layman's terms, how would you explain Life Plus to customers?
So a simple way to explain Life Plus is, most collagen supplements just focus on adding different types of collagen to their formula or something like that. But Life Plus actually supports collagen more comprehensively by helping to protect the collagen you already have, support the connective tissue environment that's around it, and help to stimulate the body's natural collagen renewal process.
So really focusing on the protect, stimulate, and build aspect of this product, and the fact that it supports like a holistic 360 collagen point of view, which again, we don't really see that out there in the market right now. So in the protect, stimulate, and build, I know we've talked about the environment that supports collagen. What does that mean exactly, the environment?
Yeah, so when we talk about even collagen, the molecule, it naturally coexists with other molecules, right? So think about a brick wall. If the brick is, collagen molecules, it's not going to be a strong wall if you don't have the proper mortar that holds those bricks together, right? So that's what the extracellular matrix is. It's kind of a, complicated term, but all it means is that what else is surrounding those collagen cells, right? Because that's very important in order to have healthy collagen fibers. So when we talk about collagen, most people are just not quite understanding that it's a myopic picture. It's a singular way of thinking about it. Collagen doesn't exist in isolation. It lives within a complex tissue environment, and that includes hydration, the mineral support, oxidative stress, and inflammatory balance as well. So if that environment isn't healthy, then collagen is going to break down faster. It won't rebuild so efficiently. So Life Plus is actually designed to support that entire ecosystem, not just supply collagen, but actually help to protect it, reinforce it, and signal the body to keep producing it. Like you said, it's a 360-degree approach, a comprehensive approach to helping to have a healthy level of collagen in your body.
What are some signs that your collagen support system needs a little bit of help?
Well, it often shows up gradually. We were talking about how you lose it anyway, 1% a year or something such. When people go through menopause, for example, they can lose up to 50% of their collagen. So it shows, and it depends on the stage of life that you're in. So sometimes it happens very gradually. You might notice some joint stiffness, slower recovery, reduced mobility, for example, too. And so not only that, but that's what you feel inside your body, but your skin on the outside, you can start to feel, it can start to feel less firm or hydrated. You start to see more lines and wrinkles. And beneath all of that, it's really, though, about your structural resilience. So your body's ability to maintain strong connective tissue over time. And by the time you feel those changes, your collagen system has already been declining for years.
So so collagen really is your body's structural framework. It's kind of like the silent hero holding everything together.
It's the glue that holds, your body together. Absolutely.
If someone is thinking about taking Life Plus, what would you tell them?
I'd say, let's think beyond just taking collagen. So this is about supporting how your body maintains its structure long term. So your joints, your movement, your skin. Life Plus is designed to work with your biology, not just on top of it. So one is to think about it a little bit differently. It's a smarter, more complete way to support how your body feels and functions over time.
Yeah, I feel like in the industry with collagen supplementation, you often hear about joints, but also it's a big word for hair, skin and nails. So I guess Life Plus really takes a different approach and a different view on collagen support and supplementation. So why is now the right time to start supporting your collagen?
Because now we understand that collagen loss isn't just about aging. It's about how the body's systems change over time. Starting in your 20s, collagen declines every year, and that environment around it becomes less supportive. So the earlier you support that system, the better you can maintain strength, mobility, and that overall structural health long term. So it's about being proactive, not about being reactive.
I love that. It's about being proactive about your health. Yeah, I mean, I said it earlier, but how you age tomorrow starts with your collagen support today. So I think this is the perfect product to complement anyone who is interested in longevity and, just aging well, essentially. Thank you, Asma, for sitting down and answering my questions and joining us today and diving deeper into the next evolution of collagen science and the formulation and inspiration behind Liquid BioCell Life Plus. If you would like to know more, you could click the link in our bio, and now is the perfect time to start taking Life Plus.